him and Josh the goat were here together, and they each ate 33 ounces of shoe fly pie. You ever had shoe fly pie?
Go back to Jersey, man. He knows what pork roll is.
Well, so when he was coming over here, Josh was like, because the whole time they've been in Josh's basement eating food his mom made.
So you know,
the guy flew over from Germany, hadn't left Josh's house.
So you know Shady Maple, the buffet.
Oh. The buffet's 250 feet long.
You got to be kidding me. Like you don't know what Shady Maple is?
I'd like to go to that.
In the country. Yeah, it's like an hour west of here.
Yeah.
Dude, that is like roasted chicken is to die for.
They have like 4 different grilling stations where they make steak.
We'll go there, Pete. I'll take you there one day.
Okay.
When's your birthday?
Don't call me.
September.
You go for free on your birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
We can go before that, but...
Yeah.
Anyways, it's like Pennsylvania Dutch, Amish cooking. Shoe fly pie is a Pennsylvania Dutch recipe. It's like molasses and...
It's like molasses and...
I don't even know.
I'm telling you, when you eat it, it almost tastes like a raisin pudding type of thing. Because it's like dark molasses, brown sugar kind of stuff.
If you like eating like Reese's in large quantities, you'd probably like this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
So we're good volume-wise, B-Dog?
Yeah. All right. Whenever you're ready, let us know when you're recording.
So well, can you just give me a little overview of how it's going to play out the... So we're going to do some intro... You'll do the introduction?
Well, yeah, I'm going to say Frankie Floats, blah, blah, blah. And chair number 2 today, Sean the Mouth Jaeger. You know, that kind of type of thing. Then we'll introduce Pete Ritter, who did the Pudge's 22-pound cheesesteak or whatever it was by the time they were done cooking it. And say he's finally coming to the studio. It's our second time filming, blah, blah, blah. And then...
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Grimmy had a shirt on there that said Lord of the Wings.
Is that what the contest was called?
Yeah.
Does he order all these custom shirts?
Yeah, custom made.
Yeah. Well, that's what the sign was.
Crazy.
Ready? All right. How you doing? Here we go. Frankie Floats here, the Feeding Frenzy Zone. We got a special guest in chair number 2 today, Sean the Mouth Jaeger, who basically lives in my backyard, and he's like my on-stand guy, right? And it's great because he's local, he's easy access, he's not married, doesn't have any kids, so he's generally available.
Man, just a pawn being used.
except for when he's at Planet Fitness, you know, if he's not at home working, he's at Planet Fitness working out. And our special eater today is Peter Ritter, who you may recognize from the Pudge's Challenge that we did on location back in December, I want to say, and which was kind of an unfair advantage because it originally was advertised as like a 4-pound cheesesteak and a tray of French fries, but that tray weighed something like...
I think we were a little over 8 pounds together.
8 pounds, yeah, 8 pounds total.
Just under, somewhere around there, yeah.
So, but they had a full regular 6-foot grill by 2-foot grill was completely covered with the meat that was on that sandwich he tried to eat. So, Pete, what brings you to the tank today, buddy?
We ready to see?
What are we here to eat?
We got some Reese's peanut butter eggs.
Reese's peanut butter eggs. How many we got?
I believe there's supposed to be 47, but I didn't count them.
40.
40?
Yeah, we got 40 of them.
40.
There was 42, but me and Brian beat off each one.
Why was there supposed to be 47?
That's how old I am. I was going to eat my age.
Okay. I didn't know that already. I got another pack of them.
There you go. You're 7 years younger.
Right. So a 40 is a nice round number.
40 is pretty good.
It comes out to 3 pounds even. So how about if you wave your wife in? She can help you start unwrapping the peanut butter cups. Because it's going to take a minute. I didn't want to unwrap them because we were doing stuff in the garage.
You don't want to be doing that during the challenge.
30 feet! 30 feet!
Oh, there we go. We're not going to hear her when she's outside watching.
So, I think what Pete's known for is his annual Big Reese's Cup challenge that he does. I think every Thanksgiving, right?
I do it on Black Friday.
Black Friday.
As close to as possible as a display of gluttony.
Yeah, and they're 8-ounce cups, right? Half pound.
2, yes.
So
1 pound total, and I try to do it as fast as possible.
And what was your time this last year?
I lost a little ground this year. My best time was 93 seconds.
Yeah, so that's a full pound of chocolate and peanut butter.
And I've had the big cup before, and the top rim all the way around where like the corrugation is is really thick.
The ratio is off because
Yeah.
of the size, and it's like a peanut butter brick.
Yeah.
You know, when I was out here setting up before B-Dog got here, I had turned the camera on it there, and I got a phone call, forgot to turn the microphone on. But one of the things I was talking about when I was unwrapping these things is that the peanut butter inside of a peanut butter egg, the peanut butter Christmas trees, the peanut butter pumpkins, tastes nothing like the peanut butter you get in a regular Reese's peanut butter cup.
Well, I think it's the volume of it. There's like more of it, and compared to the chocolate around the edge, I think it's the same filling.
It does not taste the same to me. These taste so much better.
It seems denser than the big one.
It's all about with the coating and the ratio of peanut butter and chocolate, trying to make them a certain shape.
Yeah.
It just messes up the flavor.
Right.
Depending on what it is.
So for me, Reese's is probably within my top 2 candies, like chocolates.
Right.
Is it for you, or is it out?
No,
of-
my top, believe it or
top
not.
2 or 3?
Well, yeah, I mean, like if I'm going to move for eating chocolate, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll buy a slab of the Hershey bars, like the regular size ones, not the king size, and I'll sit there with a jar of Jif peanut butter and dip the chocolate in the
Oh
peanut
man,
butter.
you're a savage.
I mean, that's how I roll. But I put fresh peanut butter on everything. I put it on Rice Krispie treats. I put it on vanilla and chocolate ice cream. And if you've never had fresh peanut butter on ice cream, you're missing out. Especially if you're a peanut butter fan.
So now,
Yeah, real peanut butter is different.
now all the subscribers and followers know how you stay in great shape. It's just the peanut butter diet.
I can probably still push as much plates as him in the gym.
It's that all natural peanut butter you see.
Right, yeah, I actually put peanut butter on hot dogs, so you know.
Stop.
So all that crinkling noise you hear is Pete and his wife unwrapping all these peanut butter eggs.
Yeah. What are we thinking time-wise? You have an
I
estimate?
don't know.
We're gonna have to negotiate, right?
Well, we got. Well, he doesn't understand what's going to happen here yet, but I'm going to let him know when he gets closer to getting all these. You know, he drove an hour and a half, thinking he's going to eat 40 peanut butter cups. Probably stop at Burger King on the way home and get a Big Mac because he's going to need something savory after eating all this sugar. So, just like when Grimmy came here, he thought he was just going to eat some meatballs. Pete's going to have to subject himself to the Wheel of Doom tonight. So we'll determine the time and everything that's going to happen after Pete goes and does the Wheel of Doom.
Now, Pete, did you practice at all for this, or have you ever done anything like this where it's a bunch of small ones before with
I
Reese's?
have not. I actually no. I'm lying. I did when the idea was first proposed to me. I went and got a bunch of these, and I did a little bit of practice. And I didn't do a full 40 practice because I don't think I needed that. But did like 25 or something, and they are delicious.
Do you drink them with water or milk or
I
something
use my
else?
coffee.
Coffee? Yeah.
I told him I would have water for you
Coffee
if you wanted
guy.
something else besides
So,
coffee.
So you know, obviously you come on the show and do some stunts here, and you do some local contests, but you also do some bigger contests, right? So, are you going out to the fudge contest this year?
I am going to fudge.
So that's a major league eating contest, and can you imagine eating fudge for what's it, 8 or 10 minutes
I
straight?
think it's 8 minutes.
8 minutes. That's crazy.
Yeah, and fudge that's not refrigerated has a wild texture.
Well, you need it to. You don't want it to be cold when you're eating quickly because you want it to melt, but still.
Yeah, but the next time you buy fudge, put it in the refrigerator.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, you could eat it faster if it's refrigerated than when it's like room temperature.
It's not as gummy, right?
Well, yeah, it's almost like peanut butter consistency because
Yeah.
it's kind of.
Well, it's got a little grit to it, but
It's soft, right? It has a
but-
sandy condition to it.
I think the record last year was like 13 pounds or 12 pounds in 8 minutes. So.
Chig's going out that, but I think.
I think Chigger is going, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Next, I would love to go, but I have a local legend coming next weekend, Dave Goldstein, U.S. Mail. So he's going to be here next Saturday. So I'll be here with Dave.
it'll be a rough contest. So
So yeah, Dave's going to attempt the 40-40 on his own. So the 40 Texas Roadhouse rolls and the 40 ounces of fluid that I advertised as a team challenge for season 1, he's going to come do it by himself. So we'll see how he
it's
makes
gonna
that.
set the standard.
Yeah, well, I mean, what we'll do is we'll set as a standard for single eater. So if somebody wants to come in and challenge that,
Yeah.
challenge his time. But Dave's a pretty good eater. All right, so let's get to the Wheel of Doom. We'll get Dirty Pete out to the Wheel of Doom, and we'll figure out what his demise is going to be.
All right,
Uh-oh.
let's go.
All right, Dirty Pete's here. He drove all the way down here from Phillipsburg, New Jersey, and he's going to be our second ever person to tangle with the Wheel of Doom. So we have 6 envelopes here to coincide with the 6 numbers on the wheel, so we can find out what Dirty Pete has to put up with tonight. Give her a spin, Pete.
We're missing the.
You can edit in the wheel.
Oh,
3.
he gets 2.
3 or 5.
Let's go with 5. That's the number I'm sure.
Okay, there's 5. I'll take it in with us. Taping?
I'm recording now.
All right, we're back.
Hold on.
What?
You can't burp. You can't burp to start the fucking scene.
It's an eating show.
Start over.
For him.
Actually burp.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything fizzy to burp over there. All right, so we're back. Dirty Pete just did the Wheel of Doom. And what number did you land on, Pete?
5.
Landed on number 5, so he's got number 5. All right, open the envelope and let's see what your Wheel of Doom punishment is.
You ever think of doing like a lifeline on there where one of them's like something good, or is it just all Doom all the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wife must feed you, no hands.
So with this challenge, there are no hands allowed.
That's a setup. Did they all say that?
So you can use anything you want, and what we're going to do is, because we don't want to go forever, is that every other egg, she has to feed you without using her hands.
I can't use my
You
hand.
can't use your hands, and Pete can't use his hands. The only thing you can use your hands for is your liquid.
So he can use his hands for every other egg.
No hands at all.
Okay.
So what's the every other then?
Yeah, you're only going to feed him every other one, so it doesn't take so long.
So how does he feed himself for the ones in between?
With no hand.
Oh.
Okay.
So come up with a little strategy, separate some eggs out there, because you're each going to...
So every other one she has to feed me.
Right, so you're going to get one, then she's going to feed you one.
But she can't use her hands either.
No.
I'll pick them up in my mouth and hand it to you.
She can use her feet, her mouth, whatever she wants.
Chew them up first and spit them in.
No, I'm not doing that.
Hey,
That's an edge. I'm a preacher.
She can feed you like...
The
So,
mama bird strategy?
Yeah.
so why don't you count out 20 eggs and pull them over to her side?
That would make some great content, but I don't know.
Right, like you can spread them out with your hands, you just can't pick them up with your hands.
Okay.
So if you need to spread them out so you can pick them up to feed them to them. And you know, we're not even going to run the timer. We're just going to enjoy the shit show.
Jesus.
So right now they're separating out the eggs, so they each have 20 of them in front of each
There's
other.
really only a few options here to do this.
And
And really, there's only one that's like. Is that
You're
count?
just gonna-
The elbow?
Yeah.
Can you put your elbows together?
Yeah.
That looks like it would be hard.
Yeah, it would be very difficult.
Well, they're
I
married,
couldn't
so it
do
doesn't
it.
really matter.
Yeah, I don't know.
You split them up, half and half.
Man, I can't even guess the amount of time of this. I'm gonna say.
I mean, we could count it up just for shits and giggles. Pete's making all little piles over there.
So 40, let's say.
Okay. I'm just counting mine to make sure all the numbers are good. You didn't.
All right, so what we'll do is we'll count it up, so it'll just be a running time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
So you
gonna
got-
do your first one that you pick up yourself?
So I do one.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna hand you one.
Right.
Right.
So you're like, as you're chewing, like you got to get like if you.
Yeah, I can.
That's what I'm saying,
I'll
work
get
out a
it ready
strategy.
while you're chewing one.
Because
So
if you're
you-
chewing one and she
you
she's
bite-
trying to give you one.
Yeah.
You bite yours while you're picking that up. I'll get this one ready, and then
Yeah.
when you grab it, we'll go like that.
What do you, I think you can do it in 5 minutes. You think that's reasonable?
I would
No,
like,
I think they can do it in 4.5.
I
He's,
would like to aim for 5 minutes.
Say
he
4.5.
can use his hands to pick up his.
Yeah, you can use
coffee,
hands for
right?
fluid. Like you can like open a bottle of water for you too, because you may need to wash out in between too.
I'm not pre-chewing them.
Well, no, but I'm saying
Maybe the last one.
maybe the last. Oh.
You're gonna get a whole different kind of audience after this one.
All right, so I'm gonna do a special intro for a short so I can upload it, and then we'll get going.
Okay.
Hey, Frankie Floats here. We got Dirty Pete, his wife, and Sean in chair number 2. He's about to eat 40 Reese's peanut butter eggs, the big ones, the 1.2 ounces. He's got 40 of them. That's 3 pounds of Reese's peanut butter cups. There's a twist. The Wheel of Doom has condemned him, no hands, and his wife has to feed him half. Stay tuned. Click the link at the bottom where the little triangle is to see the full video. See ya. All right, ready?
Hold on. Are they ready?
Yeah, we're
ready?
ready.
You have your liquid up top, like you don't want to be reaching
Yeah,
down.
do
Your water bottles open, like.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
also don't want to spill it.
Let me make sure I hit the start button.
All right.
So what
Yeah.
are we giving them for time?
I'm going to run the clock up, and we'll stop it when they're done. See where they're at.
So you don't want to negotiate.
Well, I think because of I'd rather have the.
Well, we could still give him a time and run it up, and then
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm going to run it up. What do you? I think 5 minutes.
I think 4.5.
That's a lot of peanut butter.
I want to see him push it though.
Oh, I'm gonna push.
He's gotta go as hard as he
The
can.
problem with peanut butter is, I tried to do a stunt like this to get on in the wing bowl years ago, is that the peanut butter backs up real fast.
What do you mean?
It's a choking hazard.
Oh, well, that's what the liquid's for.
Right, but still.
Well,
I think 5 minutes. I mean, he says 4.5, I say 5.
I'm going to say they're going to finish close to 4.5. So.
All right, thumbs up over there. You ready?
Ready.
Like I said, you can use your hands to spread, just not to pick them up. The timer will get you going. Ready? 3, 2, 1. You're on your way.
There you go.
So Pete was kind of like doing like a bird. He got it and then threw it up in the air to eat it.
It's pretty good.
He's on number two already, going for number 3. I mean, I can smell the peanut butter all the way over here. And the smart thing Pete did was he brought some black coffee.
I don't think when he did his little practice session, I don't think they practiced like this.
No. I didn't think she was going to be involved either. Look like they're treating you pretty good so far, Pete. So his wife's actually holding them out like a mother bird would feed a baby bird. And then real delicately, it's like they're trying to feed each other without touch lips. It's like they're strangers that just met in the middle of the night.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I've had in college many, similar situations like this on the dance floor with an unsuspecting individual. You're
I know
right.
he said individual.
Well,
It could be a man, a woman, a gorilla.
sometimes you don't know unless you check.
Well, you're not quite old enough to be in the confused era.
No, I'm definitely
I mean, younger brother.
Yes, I'm solidly before Gen Z.
Right. The pile of peanut butter cups is going down pretty well. The peanut butter
90,
eggs.
90 seconds in, and they're moving at a decent clip.
So we were driving around looking for the peanut butter eggs today, and we were going to a grocery warehouse, and then we get detoured. Of course, my wife wants to get detoured because she's been wanting to shop our cell phone plan. So we have Verizon, and we want to switch to Xfinity. So we find out that Xfinity uses Verizon's towers. Not that big of a change, and it's half the price.
Got in some trouble.
Just take it from him.
So is this a plug for Xfinity? Or
No, it's not a plug.
Okay.
So we wound up an hour and a half in there while we were changing cell phone plans. And the whole reason why I went out today was I needed to pick up the peanut butter eggs. We wanted to stop at the grocery outlet. So it's like whenever you go somewhere with your significant other, and she says, "Oh, well, we need to run to the store." It's not just run to the store. It's 3 stops on the way there, 3 stops on the way back. And oh, by the way, can we stop by the bank? I need to get some money.
Tell you what, avoid Target like all costs.
I don't mind Target. I just don't like, because Target got rid of all the TVs and most of their electronics. So that's where I used to go when I used to go there all the time. So now when we go there, it's like want to miss you.
Oh, that was supposed to be
amen,
right in
brother,
my
amen.
mouth.
And I really took it easy on Pete today too, because I was thinking that when you look at a peanut butter egg, what does it remind you of?
A peanut? What is
Just
it?
the shape.
Like a dog turd?
It looks like kind of the same shape as a chicken nugget.
Like a big chicken, yeah.
A big chicken nugget. And usually with chicken nuggets, you usually have what?
Barbecue sauce?
Dipping sauce. So I'm thinking dipping sauce for peanut butter eggs.
Yeah.
Now you kind of have an idea how my mind works. What did you think I was coming up with for dipping sauces?
I mean, what score did you get on the SATs? That's what I want to know.
So on the Wheel of Doom, I was going to have like guacamole sauce.
For chicken nuggets, you think guacamole?
No, for the peanut butter eggs. Guacamole,
We're gonna have a new
hummus.
we're gonna have a new line of sauces coming out. The Frankie
There's not
Floats
even a method
line
to
of
your madness
sauces.
anymore.
And I started thinking sour cream, but then I remembered seeing the TikToks of people eat cookies and then take a spoonful of sour cream. They say it tastes like cheesecake. And what I didn't want to do was help. But then when I found that he was doing cheesesteaks tomorrow down at Delco, I'm like, yeah, I can't do that to him. So,
Yeah, we're not going to make 4:30, but I think the pace has slowed a little bit.
he looks real attractive though, throwing those.
I mean, it seems like it's not that much food because it's little, a bunch of Reese's, 40 Reese's, but it's 3 pounds. That's
what I'm
3
saying.
pounds. That's a lot.
And you figure normally it's each one of those peanut butter eggs is 2 bites. That's 80 bites.
It's more than that today.
Right. And it's the same texture, same flavor, over and over and over again. The good news is cheesesteaks should go down easy after all this peanut butter and chocolate.
It gets a little pukey after a while.
Get in there, Pete!
He might actually be tasting some residual shoe fly pie.
A little molasses never hurt anything.
You don't need a waitress here.
It's part of how you season a cast iron pan,
Right.
and over time it builds up that flavor. It's like your table.
How many
here.
people you know have a cast iron pan?
By the end of season 5, you're
got
gonna have
two.
a fully seasoned table.
Well, no, that's part of the original sign.
No,
The Frankie Floyd's Feeding Frenzy sign. T-Rex on his way in.
this might be an ASMR episode,
Sure. Burp, burp, burp.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like about 9 or 10 left. So we're
He's over halfway.
75% of the way through.
He's 5:47 in.
I mean, he's
Alexis Texas at her best. The BBP, Big Brown Peanut Butter. It looks like he's handling it good though. Oh, and Pete won the wing contest we had last weekend.
yeah, very different contest and style than this, right?
Yeah, so
completely different texture.
The wings we had were actually very large. They were like chicken leg size. So where I was expecting guys to be in the 120 range, the winner was he ate 44, and in second place Grimmy ate 42. But there was a lot of meat on those bones.
Oh, look at Come on. Let's go.
Dirty Pete! Dirty Pete!
Come on.
The ones out of her mouth are pre-warmed.
She's not a drooler either. If I was holding food in my mouth, I'd be drooling like a dog, waiting for a treat.
It's like some eating contest. Like I did a little pierogi contest, local contest this year, and some of the pierogies were super cold. And every once in a while, you get a bowl, and they were like really hot and warm. And you're like, oh, it just kind of shocks you. So that's what she's doing. She's preheating them.
Right?
15 seconds in the microwave.
Yeah, pre-melt that for me.
Yeah. She should be over there rubbing the inside of his leg, giving him some encouragement.
That's why we have the cameras only from the
And there's
chest
a
up.
tablecloth that goes all the way to the floor in the front. Here's our insert chef from the Muppets here.
We should have got some like graham crackers and marshmallows, and she could have just made like the s'mores in her mouth.
Right?
Just melted it.
We could have
Oh.
really made it disgusting. Every time he wanted to drink, she had to spit that in his mouth.
Ah,
I've been in Sean's house. His house is, you can eat off of any surface in his house. He's a clean nut.
once you start making episodes like that, that's when I draw the line. I'm no longer in this season. I'm out.
He's not the number 2 chair guy.
When people start spitting in each other's mouths, it's
Wait till you see the couch we're getting next.
start skirting the line between a food channel and some other kind of channel.
Corn hub.
Yeah.
They're down to the last 2, and they're 8 minutes and 34 seconds in. Dirty Pete.
Oh.
Yeah.
The black coffee's got to help a little.
It's still gross.
It's still gross. The last one's in.
That's one dead.
3 pounds for Dirty Pete.
You ready to stop the timer?
Well, I guess we can. 3 weeks and 24 minutes later.
that's kind of the fun thing. You never know, like, what's an actual reasonable time. And now we do.
You guys
Yep.
threw him for a loop, making him pick it up with his mouth. I think you should have just took them all from me, because those were faster than trying to pick them off yourself.
Well, you came up with she came up with a little technique to get him off the table.
Yeah, you gotta scooch them to the end.
Well, she was allowed to use her hands to move them
Move
to
them
the
right.
Yeah.
But he was chasing him across the floor, like when you throw that treat for the dog and you have a hardwood floor.
Yeah, you
and
should
you
have
try
just
to
took
get it, and it
everyone.
just
We
keeps
could
pushing it
have
further
probably
away.
knocked.
So what are we? 9:34.
We could have knocked off at least 45 seconds, if not a minute, if he just took them from me, probably.
Well, here's
Because
what,
you had to chase him
here's
around
what you
the
don't
table.
know. We have 40 more Reese's outside, and we're gonna do
Do it again.
Double dare.
Now we
I forgot to hit record. You got to do it again.
Spaghetti and meatballs. So it's peanut butter and meatball spaghetti soup.
He would eat it.
Well, hopefully Frank didn't make the meatballs though.
Now we went down that.
You
That
want
was
some water?
critical error there. It is what it is. So what do you think of the peanut butter there, Peter?
It was all right. It was good.
Good.
When did it stop becoming like, okay, I enjoy this? What
Somewhere
number?
around 20, 25.
About halfway.
Yeah.
That's when the work started.
Yeah, that's right. It got work. Then if you let too much build up in your mouth, it starts getting like a little pukey.
So you think that's going to lock up the system
This is
for a couple days?
No, not at all.
No.
No. I've done my challenge for 10 years now, so I know what the
Right.
residuals of this are.
You're as regular as midnight.
I got great transit time.
There you go. That's good stuff.
Now, do you
So-
think you'll try to see, like, after your contest or whatever, like maybe next week or whatever, on your own, see how fast you can eat 40, just as fast as you can without having someone feed it to it? or you don't really care that much? You just wanted to come into the studio, have a little fun.
I would be up for seeing how fast I can do 40 because
Maybe like the day before Easter, just like you did Black Friday.
maybe.
Hey, Easter basket, Easter Sunday morning.
Yeah, they do make the
40
big
eggs.
8-ounce Easter bunny. Either they're eggs or Easter bunnies for the Reese's too, just like the.
Yeah, there might be
So-
another Reese's something by
Right.
Easter.
So you're doing cheesesteaks tomorrow, and then we talked
Cheesesteaks.
about you're going to be doing fudge. Anything else on the horizon?
Fudge.
Just a lot of sweets for him.
I got a empanadas coming up too. Somewhere by New York City.
Ooh, empanadas.
The whole lot of empanada fest.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So, all right.
And that's all I got on my schedule anyway.
All right. So
For now.
I do mushrooms in September. Are you going to Whoopie Pie in April?
I put in for it and I didn't hear anything back, so I don't know what that means.
Yeah, they sent me a couple media passes so I can get in up there.
Yeah.
So I can cover.
I do love a good whoopie pie.
Yeah, I'm not a cannabis guy.
Yeah, me
And
neither.
It's a cannabis festival, so I just want to get in and get out. That beat people.
I'll bring my daughter. She
Cut
will
that out,
enjoy
cut
the
that out.
cannabis festival. I will
I get
enjoy
a contact high as soon as you get out of the car
Yeah.
at that place. But yeah, so we're gonna go up there. Me and Beto are gonna go up there, take a camera, and because
That's another thing though. Whoopie pies are like Shady Maple. They make their own whoopie pies.
whoopie
Yeah.
pies.
So they have like, you can go to breakfast and they'll have a bunch out. You can just eat whoopie pies if you don't want to eat actual breakfast.
The Quick Check by me used to sell whoopie pies, and I called them icing sandwiches because that's what they
Right.
were. But for some reason, they stopped selling them. I have no idea why.
Frank, what the hell is a quick check?
Quick Check?
It's like a Wawa.
I like a Wawa,
Yeah.
but better.
same but different. The only thing better than a Wawa is Buc-ee's. We don't have them around here.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I heard there's a Sheets coming in around here.
Yeah, at Limerick Linfield exit.
That would be good.
I'm a
Sheets is
connoisseur
good.
of gas station food.
Are you?
I love it.
Oh, by the way, Peter Rittner is supporting the new Frankie Floats Frenzy Gear merch with the shark jaws. So that's available at Squad Locker. I think I have the link on the.
Squad Locker.
Looks
Yeah, his Wawa cup is right in the camera angle, though. He can't see it.
I think I see it in the Wheel of Doom.
And you can get your name on the back.
30 Pete 05.
Well, that's where you ranked me last season, so that's the number I want.
Oh, that was just that was
The
your
number might change this season.
Okay. You know, if you'd finished that, you might have been higher.
It's all right. I'll take 5.
And it was if you were 5 and Grimmy was 6, but I really jammed up Grimmy with the leather golf ball meatballs. So it wasn't his fault, but I've seen other things that he does, and he loves the sweets. I just sent him a new one. I saw one, Krispy Kreme Donuts is making a cheesecake taco.
Wow.
So it's
Probably
a
pretty
taco
good.
shell made out of cheesecake with a Krispy Kreme donut in it. As soon as I saw it, I said, "This is Grimmy all day."
Why are they doing that? They don't do anything with cheesecake or tacos.
I don't know. If I think about it, I'll send you the link. But yeah, it's a cheesecake taco.
Speaking of cheesecake Fiber One bars. Now that's some real cheesecake there.
Is it?
Those babies are good.
I love cheesecake. I don't know if I with a fiber bar, but you know, cheesecake's good to eat. So.
That's how he stays regular, man.
So do you train regularly, Pete? Like with water or anything?
Not with water until like the week of something.
Right? Not even like volumes of lettuce or anything?
No, but
We'll go to the salad bar though,
I
right?
do the salad bar, and I'll tell my wife is very good about, I'll call her at work because it's important. And say, look, I gotta eat big tonight, so get like 4 extra servings of dinner. So she'll make big dinners on eat big nights.
Right.
So we'll do that a couple times a week anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do intermittent fasting, so I only eat once a day. So it doesn't really matter what the volume is.
So do you do like restaurant challenges, like we did at
We've done a
We
couple,
did the
right?
Clinton Station
If I
Diner.
can find them, yeah, I did the Clinton Station Diner.
He might be a good candidate for the PA Boys barbecue. That's pushing your limit.
Yeah.
You
That's
want to do that pizza, right?
The Uncle Bucks.
I do want to do Uncle Bucks.
Yeah, that's
That is on my list.
Because the PA Boy barbecue is 7.5 pounds.
Yeah,
Oof.
that's stretching. But who knows? See where I go with this season.
Right. Because I talked to the owner, Matt, down at PA Boys Barbecue. I said, hey, if I can get somebody else to come down for season 2, he goes, do you want us? He goes, 100%. Just let me know. So I was thinking trying to get some local guys closer to Delaware, but I don't think anybody coming from that direction would be able to. It's just 45 minutes or an hour.
from here.
No, I mean the challenge was 45 or an hour.
Oh, I don't know because they said like whatever time I said is supposed to be the new standard. So I don't even know.
Oh, yeah,
I don't even know what it is.
He was under 20 minutes.
I think they said.
I think he was 22.
No, I forget what, but I think I had to be under 30 to win. But then I don't even know what you guys decided. You're like, oh, he's going to be the new standard. But I don't think that should be. That's way too quick for most people.
Right.
But
Well, I can set up beforehand with him.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
But-
I mean, because we sent a lot of traffic his way when we did the
Well,
first
I
one.
think there's a new. Well, you know the Kibitz Room in Cherry Hill. They got it's a Jewish deli, but they have a new one open up in King of Prussia this spring, and it's about a 5.5 pound sandwich, big Jewish sandwich. I haven't done that one, but I would do that. That'd probably be a good one for you to do too.
So what exactly is a Jewish sandwich?
It's just a Jewish
Does it
deli,
come with
but
a yarmulke?
it's got like Reuben. It's got all the meats.
Kosher.
It's got a big side of
Comes
coleslaw,
with a
pickles.
dreidel,
Yeah,
Star
it's
of David.
Adam Sandler's there just singing.
Right. 8 crazy nights.
So yeah, exactly. That's
So you got to go eight nights in a row and eat a 5-pound sandwich.
yeah. No, it's so
And you get the golden yarmulke when it's over.
the Kibitz Room or the Kibitz Room, however you pronounce it.
I've heard of it.
It's like famous in Cherry Hill, but now there's one opening up in King of Prussia this spring. So
Right.
it's a good one.
Well, hopefully they have a challenge.
I think they will. Yeah. So
Is it a chain or just the same owner?
well, the second one ever. So
Okay.
I mean, it's like Katz is in New York.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the smaller version of
I was
that
there
for Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Did you ever go to the place over there to get Junior's cheesecake
In New Jersey?
in Brooklyn? Yeah.
No.
We were working here. We went over there one day. It's Junior's cheesecake. Well, it did back then. I've
Yeah.
been there 10 years. But,
Yeah.
I've been wanting to go do the what the heck is it? Cafe 57.
Cheesy Beast.
Cheesy Beast, yeah. That's right around the corner from me.
It's a quick time limit too, but I mean, it's manageable.
Sam tells me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
I've been wanting to do it, but coordinating it has been just hasn't happened. But I'll get there too.
Yeah, but like when he goes and does stuff, he goes, "Hey, I'm going to go here and do this on this night. You guys want to go?" I mean, you know where we're at. I mean, we don't want to drive 3 hours. We'll drive an hour. If you're doing something on a weeknight or a weekend,
Well, I got my Surströmming coming up soon.
You know what that is?
I won't let him keep the can in the house.
It's like
in case maybe it
it's like
explodes.
a preserved fish.
with the cans all dented outwards.
Yeah. Me and my mom are gonna do that. That's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be
You
a
should
good
come
show.
film them.
His
We'll see if we can set it up so it's a weekend we're open.
Um,
Do it.
So my buddy, you probably know Scott Watkins, Scott Eats on YouTube.
I've seen him.
He did a video recently of him and his wife or fiance, whatever they are, eating that. So you can watch that and get some intel about how it went.
Did they eat it? Eat it?
Yeah, you can watch
Or
the
did they
video.
attempt?
You can watch the video.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm there, I'm going in. I'll try it.
If anyone can do it, my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
70-something years old. And
Put it this way, I was building houses in the city, and when I was working in the city, I used to keep snacks and stuff in the truck because I didn't really like going to bodegas because there was always an argument. Hey man, what are you doing in this neighborhood? Because the neighborhoods we were working in wasn't good, and so I used to have piss bottles in the truck. So I'm driving home from the city one day and I had a couple Gatorade bottles here, wasn't paying attention,
No.
grabbed the wrong bottle.
No. Ugh.
Was it at least your own brand?
Yeah, it was my own brand.
Ugh.
But if I didn't throw it from that, I'm just going to take it off. I've thrown up twice in my life, and they were both alcohol related.
Yeah, B-Dog, we're gonna have to cut a lot of this out.
This is going right on Spotify.
In post, he's gonna earn his.
No, he's not even recording anymore. You're not even recording anymore, are you?
Oh, I'm recording.
Oh,
That's good stuff.
We might get some good shorts out of this. But, yeah.
Make another pot of
No,
coffee.
one time in college, I put my beer down. Fucking picked up a red cup. I thought it was my beer. It was someone's dip cup.
Oh, yeah. My brother.
I was so close to just losing it, but I held it together. Like I managed to. I looked around. I don't think anyone even noticed, but I was just like.
Ugh.
My brother is a tobacco chewer, and his favorite trick is to hand you his dip cup when you ask him to hand you a drink.
Oh.
when I was a kid, everybody in the house smoked. My parents smoked, my grandparents smoked, all the aunts and uncles smoked. And back then they had the metal cans. We had to, like this, to open the triangle corners. They were steel cans.
Yeah.
So when the adults would get done drinking, they would leave a little soda in there and put the cigarette in there.
Yeah.
So kids, they was like, yeah, one soda's enough. As soon as they would look away, we'd go over there and pick up the can, and we'd go like this, spitting out cigarette butts.
I was always a fan of table beer. You know, someone abandons a beer, throws a cigarette out, and I'd pick the cigarette butt out.
Oh,
It's like
that why they call you
the
Dirty
grandson
Pete?
from
One of
Caddyshack.
many
One
reasons.
of many reasons.
oh boy. So, all right, Pete.
Well, good job.
Thank you.
I think that was
Thanks for having
entertaining at the least. And now we have an expectation of what's a reasonable time
So-
for 40 peanut butter cups
Yep.
being
9 minutes and
fed
34
half
seconds.
by
I
your
would think
significant.
with hands I could beat 5 minutes. But
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because with hands you could bite them. Because you had a mouthful that you were trying to get a whole one in. Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't even push it the rest of the way. Yeah,
Like
that took a lot of
one of
time.
those birds, the pelicans. They get a fish.
Pelicans or the
at
penguins.
least I didn't drop any on the floor and have to go after.
You did good.
But good luck in your contest coming up tomorrow and the fudge next week. So
Yep.
Thank you.
So this is Pete's second trip in. First one was live on at Pudge's, and this one's in the tank. And so far, both ideas have been my ideas. So Pete's going to have homework to come up with his own idea, not the fish that we talked about. Something else. Whether he wants to come down here, he wants to meet us somewhere, and go do something.
All right, I'll come up
So
with the
we're
next
gonna test Pete's creativeness and see how dirty Pete can get. So that's Dirty Pete. That's his wife,
Charity.
Charity. That's Sean in chair number 2. I'm Frankie Floats. See you next time. Thanks for watching, and make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that little notification button.